Obviously, I am in baseball, so I see what that's like. But with the amount of money and resources that the MLS has, with the amount of access to simply just deep pocketbooks that these owners have, why can we not create a system that resembles that of something like you see in baseball? Because I think those are two very similar sports. I don't know if people want to look at it that way, but like, let's think about it, right? The travel leagues and the clubs and whatever, they don't really call them clubs in baseball, but you get the point, have really taken over at the youth level. And Little League, in a lot of ways, has gone away. High school ball is cool. Are you really going after guys who are playing on their high school teams, or are you going after the guys that play in showcases? Yeah, a lot of times you're
High school,
focusing
there's a
on.
lot of high school kids that get drafted.
That is
A lot
true.
of high
That
school
is true.
kids.
That
A
is
lot of
fair.
kids.
But they're playing in a lot of those other leagues too, and they're
True in the
training at a
summer,
lot of these
but they're
places.
but
Yes,
they don't say they're drafted
right,
from so and so
right.
club. They're drafted from
From
St.
the high
Thomas High
school,
School and all
exactly.
that kind of stuff.
So that is a key difference. I will admit that. But in terms of all the other different things, because there are, again, baseball is one of those things. I'll even say this: baseball is saturated. We have the Northwoods League, we have the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League, we have the
Frontier,
Midwest League, we have the Frontier League, we have the Cape
Pioneer.
Cod League, Pioneer League. You have independent leagues all over the place. We have all over the place. But here's the thing, right? You have these independent leagues, but when it comes to professional baseball, where you are paid to play, there is a system. You get drafted by the major league team. You probably start off, I don't know, in the Florida Complex League, Arizona Complex League, whatever, low A, high A, double A, triple A, and then the major leagues. You have to earn your way there, right? And there is a tier, there is a system, there is a top to bottom. You know where you are in this. Why can we not create something similar in the MLS to where it's like, okay, MLS, you draft somebody. If you think they're ready to play at the highest level, that's fine. Plug them in. But let's make it to where, okay, maybe, I don't know, like 20 rounds baseball. I don't know what that would look like, but you draft these kids and you're like, all right, well, this kid's maybe not ready. So you have MLS, MLX, next pro, and then maybe you have that third league. Okay, so you start them off there and then see if they're able to work their way up. Why can we not create a tiered system like this? Again, I think it comes back to the money, and there were some really good comments in here. And again, I'll drop them in here pretty shortly. But that's the side to me is like, and I know that it would take, again, a lot of people who are maybe willing to sacrifice a little bit of the money side, which again is not something that happens a whole lot. Why can we not create something like that in the soccer space?
Because there's too much competition.